Let's get ready to rumble!
Well, finally, we could talk about Claressa Shields and attach her to boxing. As you all know, she is going to be fighting Crew-Dezurn February 22nd on a Sunday out there in Detroit, the rematch with Crew-Dezurn. Now, of course, we all wanted to see Claressa Shields fight Shadaisa Green. And look, I know, there's going to be people out there that are fans of Claressa Shields, social media platforms or hip-hop culture or whatever, but necessarily do not follow women boxing. And she may say, like, the reason why I'm fighting Crew-Dezurn is because she beat Shadaisa Green. Why y'all want me to fight Shadaisa Green if I'm fighting the girl that beat Shadaisa Green and Crew-Dezurn? Now, let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. The triangle theory in the sport of boxing does not work. It don't. All right? I'm going to give you an example. Just because I beat you and you beat that person, that doesn't mean that person could beat me. All right? Just because Crew-Dezurn beat Shadaisa Green, right? And Claressa Shields beat Crew-Dezurn, that doesn't mean that Claressa Shields could beat Shadaisa Green, right? Crew-Dezurn lost to Savannah Marshall. Claressa Shields lost to Savannah Marshall in the 2012 Olympics, right? That's the only girl that have ever beaten Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields beat Savannah Marshall in a rematch at a professional level, right? Shadaisa Green beat Savannah Marshall. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the triangle theory don't work, right? In the men's side, I'll give you an example. If you do follow the sport of boxing, right? Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, which at the time was regarded the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, right? But he lost to Kambosos, right? But Vasily Lomachenko knocked out George Kambosos. You feel me? So the triangle theory does not work. Just because Crew-Dezurn beat Shadaisa Green, that doesn't mean you get credits on Claressa Shields for not fighting Shadaisa Green, or like act like you beat Shadaisa Green because Crew-Dezurn beat her and you beat Crew-Dezurn. No. You still got to fight you still got to fight Shadaisa Green, as she is the boogeyman, and that's the primary fight for your career. That's one of the most primary. That's probably the primary fight in the sport of boxing, right? Right? The biggest fight in the sport of boxing could be Claressa Shields and Shadaisa Green, alongside with Amanda Serrano versus Alicia Baumgartner. Those two fights could happen in 2026. Now, let's get that thing out of the way. At least now we could be talking about Claressa Shields versus a respectable opponent, and I'll be dialed into her relationship with Papoose. But one thing that we all don't want is for Papoose to be a distraction to Claressa Shields, because we all know her last fight, she looked way out of shape, showing a little tattoo of Papoose, little breasts and stuff like that. We've seen her in interviews and stuff like that. She is obsessed in love, a love that is not channeled. We all could see it. We all could see, like, damn, homegirl, oh man, it's gonna be rough when Papoose pulls the plug on Claressa Shields. Oh yeah, it's gonna be rough. And Papoose, you better get that order of protection. Man, you better get some bodyguard security. You better get the same security like the president. Well, not necessarily like the president, because they almost shot Donald Trump that time and stuff like that. But better than that. You feel me? Because she look like she gonna be crazy. Like I said the other day, she looked like she is a woman that could star in the TV series of Snapped. Yeah, them women that be beating that, they be killing their man and stuff like that, boyfriend, baby daddies and stuff like that, them crazy deranged. You remember Martin Lawrence? That crazy deranged woman, huh? That's the crazy deranged woman. That's Claressa Shields, huh? If Papoose pulled the plug on her, and I don't want Papoose to be a distraction. Now, let me talk about that. Now, look. I'm not saying that Papoose is purposely being a distraction to Claressa Shields. I'm talking about the love, the obsession, the lust that Claressa Shields have for Papoose is a distraction in itself. You know what I'm saying? Just because you love somebody, that guy doesn't have to come into your job and sweet talk you or whatever, or really hound you. No, mentally is a distraction. Sometimes you can't be paying attention, 100% attention to your kids, because you're madly in love. You just can't wait till that person call you. You can't wait to see him. Even if you're working out in the gym. Let's say Claressa Shields is working out. She in camp. She's not gonna do the necessarily she ain't gonna put in the time, right? The ultimate time, because she wanna get back home to her boo. Right? And she really want to get that workout. That's the workout she's really looking for. Huh? And you know what I'm saying? I hope that Papoose keep on doing little videos, little rippity rap, all right? And leave this woman to do her thing. because she's in a position to inspire and motivate a lot of young ladies as fighters and stuff like that. She could still grow as a woman, but I'm telling you, that love look dangerous. It looked dangerous. That love, that obsession looked dangerous, huh? Now, again, I think bravo to Claressa Shields. That fight February 22nd out there in Detroit is the week after the Super Bowl, so ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing on a Sunday, right? So shout out to the date. I hope that Claressa Shields could fight in like Las Vegas, Madison Square Garden, something like that, to really truly see what's her real market value. Because I mean, it's good that she gets support out there in Detroit, but we want to see how you do outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor in Dallas. How we saw Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor in Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? Different places. We're going to see Amanda Serrano out there in Puerto Rico. She sold out the last time that she couldn't get in the ring because her eye was injured. Now, and shout out to Amanda Serrano. She's gonna be facing Erica Cruz January 3rd out there in Puerto Rico. Is gonna be a Barnes and Burner. There. Remember the first fight, that was a bloodbath. Now, again, the rematch that she's having with Claressa, that Claressa Shields having a Crew-Dezurn. Let's not forget, Claressa Shields beat Crew-Dezurn in her first debut fight. So in all actuality, it seems like she's moving backwards. But also, in all actuality, there is not a lot of legit opponent for all these women. The Shadaisa Green, the Claressa Shields, and the Crew-Dezurn. I wish it would have been Shadaisa Green and Claressa Shields, because that's a fight that we haven't seen. Right? That doesn't necessarily mean that that a rematch with Crew-Dezurn is not good. I would like to see a rematch with Shadaisa Green and Crew-Dezurn as well. I would like to see a rematch with Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall as well. And a rematch with Savannah Marshall and Shadaisa Green as well. I mean, this is where we at in women boxing. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of names, but these girls can actually become rich and very, very wealthy amongst each other, just fighting each other. At least those are the noticeable name. And they actually compete. Ain't nobody knocking out nobody. The scorecards are very, very close among these ladies, you know? In all actuality, yes, Claressa Shields may be where we now better in the rankings, but if you see all those fights, it's still highly competitive amongst all those women. Ain't nobody wiping nobody out the damn water. You feel me? So at least we could sit back and now talk about this potential fight and break this fight down, and not necessarily care about Claressa Shields. Damn, freestyle, you keep the music to Papoose, all right? Don't be writing no damn lyrics for Claressa Shields. She need to go into the gym and prepare for the fight. Because let me say it like this: Crew-Dezurn, if Claressa Shields don't come 100%, if she comes in that's inside that ring like she did her last opponent, Crew-Dezurn is gonna beat Claressa Shields. She got great trainers. She got a good pedigree. She got a good hunger. She's humble. She's down to earth. And she also cares about her brand as well. This fight, as a matter of fact, now this is a fight that both of these ladies got something to lose. And all the pressure is now on Claressa Shields because everybody was waiting on her downfall. She may become the next Adrian Broner, the girl version. So hopefully she takes this ultimate serious 100%, right? Stop branding. Let your team do that. If you got Win Records and you got Salida, they're a promotional company. They can promote you. You know what I'm saying? Let your Papoose, let him do little songs about Claressa Shields and stuff like that. Huh? But Papoose, I could see, man, this woman is. You didn't see the interview, ladies and gentlemen? She said, oh, we was talking about matching tattoos. Ain't no damn 50-year-old man gonna be doing no matching tattoos at the age of 30. Let me see Papoose. Let me see the tattoo you got at the Guo or Claressa. Huh? She said, I got his name right here, Papoose. I ain't want to put his first name. Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, let me tell you like this. She sound like she's 30 plus, but she sound like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old. Them little, remember back in the days in high school and stuff like that, them girls, they fall in love and they start crying. Oh my God, Johnny, that's not like me. I don't know. I feel like dying. It's going to be bad, man, because it's going to be inevitable. He's still married. You saw her in the interview? When she was talking about, oh, we gonna get married. Then before that, she was talking about, oh yeah, I want to get pregnant this year. She sound like that young hood rat that never experienced. I'm not saying she is. I'm saying she sound like the little young hood rat. I want to get pregnant. I'm gonna get married. I want a tattoo, matching tattoos. She sound very, very young. It's because she never experienced that type of relationship or experience like she never had. Remember, there's an old dude that's been around the block. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's talk about the Claressa Shields versus Crew-Dezurn. All right? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel. Props to both ladies. Props to the management, the promotional company. Props to wherever they're going to be fighting. They're going to be fighting in the zone, whatever. Props to them. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's content. You already know. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. This is Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. You already know. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart, have a personal relationship with him. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.